This is the Beaman Report for April 14th, 2014. Let's talk about the Hourglass Economy and the case for the five paths. Well, welcome to the 21st century, a time when marvelous new technologies are going to take productivity, creativity, and wealth to new heights truly never seen before. But as much as these will produce wonders for us, these new technologies will also displace workers by the millions. These displacements will take place across all economic sectors and will affect everyone, especially in the developed economies. The question you must ask yourself is, am I ready for this transition? Since 2008, I've written about the need for individuals to focus on what I've called the five paths to a transformed life. The reason behind this is that the transition to a new economy was evident, and it was easy to see that individuals would be affected so that finding balance of any sort in their lives would become more difficult. Thus, I began speaking and writing about physical stamina, emotional strength, intellectual curiosity, and spiritual grounding, all of which lead then to financial security. It is the intersection of these five things that cause a person to either live a content and fulfilled life or live a chaotic and troubling life. Any one of the five paths getting severely disrupted can quickly roadblock the other four. Looking forward to the next decades, it's relatively easy to see that the American economy, now operating in many ways as a mature stage economy rather than a growth stage economy, is beginning to employ policies that have been, tried and failed time and time again. Simply that in order to protect the lower income people, government will attempt to transfer wealth from the upper income people, and in order to protect older people, government will attempt to transfer wealth from younger people. As this attempt to mitigate income inequality grows, so will regulations attempting to protect consumers from businesses and people from themselves. When all of these dynamics are considered, the end result will be an hourglass economy in which the upper, let's say 40%, do quite well, and the lower, let's say 60%, live off of the wealth created by the upper tier. Further, regulation creep will make it harder and harder for the lower 60% to enter the realm of the upper 40%. Now, to prove I'm not crazy, let's look at a prime example of where this is playing out in real time: grocery stores. In 2008, it was easy to see that the economy was going to take a hit, and people from all demographics would likely cut back spending. That would bode well for discount grocers like Walmart and Aldi's, but it should also have been bad for upper-end grocers like, Whole Foods. Well, the reality that's been experienced is that, yes, the lower-end stores are doing quite well, but the upper-end stores are too. The squeeze is coming to the middle stores like Safeway, Jewel, Kroger's, and the like. The grocery business is beginning to look like an hourglass, very representative of where we're headed as an overall economy. Adding to this natural maturation of our economy is the enormous earthquake that's taking place in technology. From advanced manufacturing like 3D technology to advanced robotics to advanced materials, technology is rapidly moving toward a world in which manual labor could well become a thing of the past. As technology increases pure productivity and reduces the need for human labor, higher level economic activity will become necessary for those wishing to be productive members of the economy. Adding together the fast-changing economy and the lightning-fast changes to technology, people will more than ever need to be focused on making sure they are personally improving and find methods to deal with this advanced complexity and rapid change. This takes me right back to the five paths. Each of us must work to improve our lives across the interrelated areas of physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual health, which, when put together, will lead us to a prosperous financial path.